The 8-year legal battle between Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt has finally come to an end. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, two of Hollywood's biggest stars, once symbols of love and power, have now officially closed the chapter on their grueling 8-year legal battle. A divorce settlement has been signed, marking the end of a story that left millions of fans heartbroken. Are you curious? Why did this battle drag on for so long, and what finally made both of them relent? There are surprising behind-the-scenes details that not everyone knows. This agreement is not just a piece of paper. It is the culmination of intense debates, emotional outbursts, and secrets about their complex relationship over the past 8 years. But this isn't just a story about two individuals. It's also about everything that happened around them, from children growing up in the media spotlight to the involvement of high-profile lawyers and even the calculated strategies happening behind the scenes. Do you want to know who won custody of the children, how their enormous fortune will be divided, and most importantly, what caused a couple once seen as so perfect, admired by the entire world, to reach this breaking point? All these questions will be answered in today's video. But before we dive into the hot details, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Who do you think suffered the most in this breakup? Is this the ending either of them truly wanted? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious about your opinions, and don't forget, the story doesn't end here. Behind this agreement lies dramatic truths the media has never revealed. We're about to uncover it all right now. The once golden couple of Hollywood officially signed their divorce papers on December 30th. However, the legal dispute surrounding issues over the Merville Chateau in France, which they once co-owned, is still ongoing. Angelina Jolie's attorney stated that the actress was exhausted by the lengthy divorce battle and simply wanted to move on. The lawyer explained, over 8 years ago, Angelina Jolie filed for divorce from Brad Pitt. She and her children left behind all the shared assets with Mr. Pitt. Since then, Jolie has focused on seeking peace and healing for her family. This is part of the healing process that began 8 years ago. The truth is, Jolie is exhausted, but she feels relieved that it's finally over. But this raises many questions. Is exhaustion the only reason? Did Jolie concede in exchange for some relief for herself and her children? And if so, did Brad Pitt truly get what he wanted out of this agreement? This is a deeply complex story, one that isn't just about right or wrong, but about hidden truths that both sides have kept private. What do you think of Angelina Jolie's decision? Is she acting for her family, or is she simply choosing to end a battle that has dragged on for too long? If you're a fan of Angelina, perhaps you feel sympathy for her, a mother who has endured immense pressure over the years. But if you stand with Brad Pitt, you might wonder, what has he endured being separated from his children and losing such a significant part of his personal life? Share your thoughts. Who do you sympathize with more in this story? Jolie, worn out from her journey toward peace, or Brad Pitt, who has faced years of criticism? Is there truly a winner in this battle? Don't forget to leave your comments and perspectives, as this story isn't just about two celebrities. It's a larger lesson on love, heartbreak, and how people face their wounds in life's most challenging moments. A close source revealed that Angelina Jolie has never used the media or other channels to disparage her ex-husband. She has been and continues to try to get through this difficult time with grace, the source stated. In September, after a 2-year battle, Angelina Jolie decided to drop her lawsuit against the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, regarding its conclusion that Brad Pitt did not commit domestic violence in their 2016 investigation. In 2016, the FBI launched an investigation into Brad Pitt after the Mr. and Mrs. Smith star was accused of abusing his wife and children during a family flight from Europe to Los Angeles. Following the incident on the plane, Angelina Jolie filed for divorce from Brad Pitt. The investigation concluded on November 22, 2016, with the FBI determining that the Hollywood actor had not engaged in any acts of domestic violence. Angelina Jolie, however, disagreed with the conclusion and filed an anonymous lawsuit against the FBI in April 2022. Later in 2022, Angelina Jolie released numerous details about her relationship with Brad Pitt as evidence against him. The lawsuit alleged that both she and their children suffered psychological and physical trauma following the alleged abuse. Jolie's decision to revisit the abuse claims was reportedly an attempt to gain leverage in the custody battle for their 6 children with Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt believes Angelina Jolie delayed finalizing their divorce to prevent him from marrying again, according to insiders. Brad Pitt suspects Angelina Jolie intentionally delayed finalizing their divorce to stop him from entering into a third marriage. The Hollywood actress has also been accused of using the ongoing legal battles as a tactic to maintain control over her ex-husband. 8 years after parting ways with Jolie, Brad Pitt has found love again with Ines de Ramon, a jewelry designer 29 years his junior. The couple reportedly moved in together in February. remarry. By June, sources revealed that the 1963-born actor was happy and unbothered by the idea of marrying for a third time or even having more children with his new love. They emphasized Pitt's strong desire to remarry, but this ambition has been hindered by the seemingly endless legal conflict with Jolie, as he wishes to finalize the divorce completely before taking that step. Brad wants to marry again, but Angie is still standing in his way. He just wants it all to be over. She's been dragging this out for nearly a decade. Now she's stalling the finalization of their divorce. An insider from Brad's circle claimed, Jolie's possible motive sources speculate that the distant relationship between Brad and his children could be a driving force behind Jolie's actions. Pitt's side believes that Angelina might be waiting until their twins, Knox and Vivian, turn 18 to finally close the divorce chapter. Additionally, insiders allege that Jolie is using the custody dispute as a strategy to retain control over her ex-husband. Brad knows she's upset because he's happy, a source explained, suggesting that Angelina's stubbornness might stem from bitterness over Brad's newfound contentment. Pitt's support system, despite the prolonged legal battle, Ines de Ramon has been a pillar of support for Brad Pitt. She reportedly respects his situation and is willing to wait as long as needed. A prior source revealed that Ines has gone to great lengths to protect her privacy and their relationship, even requiring business associates to sign non-disclosure agreements to avoid any personal details leaking. This level of caution has helped her earn Pitt's trust, a rare feat given his high profile and tumultuous romantic history. Brad wants to marry again, and it's all because of Ines. She makes him feel at ease and their relationship feels right. He's comfortable going public with her, and he's even discussed it with close friends like George Clooney, who fully support his decision. For Brad, this marks a significant step forward, helping him move on from his past with Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie, a past that remains etched in the minds of millions. However, with her candid and genuine personality, Ines has become the person he wants to settle down with, the source emphasized. A potential proposal in 2025 speculation suggests that Brad Pitt may propose to Ines de Ramon in 2025. However, fans remain divided. While some believe Brad is ready to start a new chapter, others are skeptical, citing his exhausting legal battle with Jolie and the emotional toll of his previous divorces. Public reactions, online discussions highlight varying opinions. He's been declared legally single, so he can remarry anytime. The custody and financial issues are separate. Brad and Angelina's divorce was finalized in 2019. Both are free to marry anyone they choose. This has to be fake news. Daily Mail has fabricated stories before, like the one about Surrey Cruises Trust Fund. I doubt Brad will remarry. Angelina is just an excuse. He could live with Ines or even have kids, but a third marriage seems unlikely given his past experiences. Amid the speculation, one thing remains clear. The story of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie continues to fascinate fans worldwide, with new twists adding layers to their already complex relationship. Whether Pitt takes the plunge with Ines or not, the shadow of his previous marriages looms large over his future. A confidential source revealed that Angelina Jolie has been making every effort to emerge from her dark period with resilience and grace. Despite the ongoing legal conflicts, the actress has refrained from speaking ill of Brad Pitt, either publicly or privately. The children are growing up and becoming increasingly aware of how power and privilege can silence voices and dismiss pain, the source said. They have encouraged Angelina to stand up for herself over the years, but she has always emphasized the importance of adhering to the law, rather than airing grievances publicly. Since their divorce announcement in 2016, the animosity between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie has reportedly intensified. According to insiders, unresolved disagreements have fueled bitterness on both sides, prolonging the divorce process and creating a toxic environment. All this bitterness is a significant reason why the divorce has dragged on for so many years. Neither of them seems willing to let go. You'd think they could overcome their differences and resolve things, but they haven't, the source added. Over the years, rather than dissipating, the issues between Jolie and Pitt have only worsened. Their highly publicized divorce has created a unique set of challenges not just for the couple but also for their 6 children. While both Jolie and Pitt share concerns about how the prolonged legal battle might affect their kids, it appears their shared worries have not been enough to mend fences. The situation has reportedly left Brad Pitt estranged from his children, who are said to have aligned themselves with Jolie. This rift, insiders claim, reflects not just the impact of the divorce, but also the emotional toll of the years-long dispute. Earlier this month, reports indicated that while Jolie and Pitt have attempted negotiations, they have yet to find a resolution. Among the unresolved issues is the ongoing legal battle over the Chateau Merveille winery in France. In 2021, Jolie sold her stake in the winery for $67 million, a move Pitt continues to contest. Jolie's legal team has urged Pitt to drop the lawsuit regarding the winery to allow their family to focus on healing. Angelina once again asks Mr. Pitt to cease this dispute and help the family move toward reconciliation, her lawyer stated. Unless Mr. Pitt withdraws his claim, Angelina will have no choice but to continue gathering the necessary evidence to refute his allegations. This prolonged feud between one of Hollywood's most iconic couples has left a trail of emotional and financial strain. For Jolie, the focus remains on shielding her children from further harm while attempting to navigate the complexities of her public and private life. However, the ongoing bitterness and high-stakes legal battle suggest that closure remains elusive for both sides. The unfolding saga highlights not just the personal struggles of two high-profile individuals, but also the broader challenges of co-parenting, reconciliation, and healing after a tumultuous breakup. Whether peace is possible between Jolie and Pitt remains uncertain, but the hope for resolution continues to hang in the balance. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, once hailed as Hollywood's golden couple, shared a love story that lasted over a decade, building a family with 6 children, 3 biological and 3 adopted. Their image as a large, happy family was once admired by fans and colleagues worldwide. After nearly 10 years together, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt secretly wed on August 23, 2014 at the Chateau Miraval estate in France. The intimate ceremony was attended by family and close friends, receiving millions of well wishes from around the globe. However, this romantic marriage lasted only 2 short years. In 2016, Angelina Jolie unexpectedly filed for divorce, accusing Brad Pitt of abusive behavior toward her and their children during a family flight from Europe to the US. This event quickly became the focal point of media attention, leading to a lengthy and contentious legal battle. Since Angelina Jolie filed for divorce, the relationship between the two stars has grown increasingly tense. They not only fought over custody of their children, but also became embroiled in a lawsuit over shared assets, specifically their Chateau Miraval vineyard in France. Over the past 8 years, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt have not reached a final settlement. Despite being legally declared single in 2019, the legal battle over their children and property continues to drag on, taking a toll on both financially and emotionally. Currently, all 6 of the couple's children live with Angelina Jolie and have publicly sided with her in the legal battle. International media reports that the children have dropped the Pitt surname and no longer maintain regular contact with their father. This has further deepened the rift between Brad Pitt and his family. Though he has visitation rights, Brad Pitt is said to no longer have the close relationship with his children that he once did. This is one of the factors that has made the divorce battle even more complex, with the children's welfare at the center of all disputes. From a model family admired by the world, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt now face the consequences of a broken marriage and prolonged emotional wounds. While Angelina Jolie strives to find peace and protect her children, Brad Pitt seeks to close the chapter of his past and build a new life. Though their legal journey remains fraught with complications, it is clear that both have endured significant losses, not only financially but also emotionally and in their family relationships. Will the future bring reconciliation for these two Hollywood icons and their family, or will this forever remain a wound that never heals? Only time will tell.